I didn't have any hopes for going into it, and I was
Yeah.
really, really, really impressed by this match.
Yeah, Red Velvet
Really
versus Chris
impressed.
Statlander, old friends,
Yeah.
now foes. This was, to me, a breakout performance for Chris Statlander. And this is why when we made our draft that she was on Team SPD, because the power and the strength and the control and the power moves that she does, she made, I know, granted, Red Velvet is not the biggest competitor, but it was such a great pairing to give that lift to Chris Statlander, to almost give her that Jade-like power,
Yeah.
give her that Jade-like feel, which
Yep.
Statlander is similar size and similar build as Jade in a sense. So when Statlander and Jade go toe to toe, it will be Hoss versus Hoss. And to me, man, Statlander, this was my top performer of Rampage because of just the way she was going through. Yes, I cannot stand roll up or quick pin finishes, but because I'm glad she won. I'm glad she didn't get beat by Red Velvet. I mean, just look at this visual. This is like a Jade visual. This was just very, very impressive. The only other person I've seen do some of this is Nick Camarado, is that one-handed stuff. So this was a different side of Statlander that we saw tonight, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought this was a great performance by both ladies. I was really impressed by Red Velvet too tonight. But I agree with you. Like during this match, I was thinking to myself, like, man, if Statlander was in this tournament instead of Sheeta, would we have changed any of our picks? And I'll be honest with you, this performance makes me think like, wow, Statlander could win this whole thing. Statlander could win this whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, her performance in the ring, like she was unbelievable tonight.
You're right.
Now again, Statlander is really young, and she has a ways to go still, I think, when it comes to fleshing out who she is as a character, feeling more comfortable with promos. And we saw some of that with the Layla Hirsch feud not long ago.
Yeah.
Her branching out and being able to experiment more and talking more as a performer. But as she grows, if she can grow in that area as much as she's grown in the ring, this is dude, Statlander looked phenomenal in this match. And, she's always been someone who was talked up as somebody who could be like one of the breakout stars of this division.
Yeah.
But I think that she looks better now than she ever has. You could tell she's really focused.
You're right.
She's dialed in, and I like this side of Chris Statlander. Great performance in this tournament matchup. As the Joker as the replacement. Sorry, not as the Joker. As the replacement for Sheeta. Really, like, I feel like she took an opportunity and ran with it.
You're right.
To the point where I really look at it and be like, wow, like I would not be surprised if she beat. If she won this whole thing, like
I don't think that would be a fun story
because
and a good push.
It could be. I mean, honestly, and you think about characters that could use it. I like Toni Storm as somebody who could use that breakout. DMD in her own ways, SPD. I see why you could pick her and justify saying, Britt needs a reignition in her character. Needs that after losing the belt. We need to get reminded again that Britt is the best, right? We need some of that, right? So I can respect where you're coming from, but I think there is a counter argument that could be built off of what we just saw with Chris Statlander. And I think that when you think like setting up potential title challengers, right? Chris Statlander going against Jade.
Whew.
I didn't even need to say anything.
I know,
right?
Oof.
Right away, you gave me the reaction I was looking for. Chris Statlander against Jade. That's it. That has money written on it, and Jade loves money. So
yes, that is.
I think Jade would love to have a challenge if she's watching this tournament and she's looking at potential challengers for her to have a program with her, right? Like, I think that Toni fits maybe as a better challenger for Thunder, right? I think that Britt, obviously, I don't know if Britt's going to get back in the title picture right now. So that was really for me
right.
why I said Britt won't win this thing, is just because I feel like if you're going to win this tournament, you need to be pushed to an example like where you could be a title contender, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like Statlander really solidified herself as a believable title contender in this match. And kudos to Red Velvet too for what she did. She, I felt like we sometimes, internet wrestling community can get caught on like joking around it. And Red Velvet has been known for some of her unfortunate, like where she looks like she's going to die in a match. Right.
Right.
But I think that Red Velvet really put on a show tonight with Statlander. She's really connected. I don't know about you, but this baddies thing is working for her and Kiera.
Mm-hmm.
I like that whole thing.